Hi. How you doing? Good, great, awesome. Not so great. I'm so sorry to hear that. I know I'm late to the party here, but I did, in fact, want to give my opinion on Tekken 8 Season 2. All I've been seeing on the Reddit and Twitter is just everyone in an uproar talking about how the game's dead, how the devs aren't listening, how it's broken, how things need to be fixed, reverted, Season 1 was better, and just nobody's happy. And I didn't really want to post a video that was kind of the same as that, also because my opinion isn't the same as everyone else's. Well, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, there's no problem with the game. No, there's definitely problems. There's definitely problems. I just also feel like some people are being way too dramatic. The only people, in my opinion, that should be truly worried, like worried, like I understand if you're concerned, you know, it's like we all care for this game, we enjoy it, we love it, we want the best for it. It's why we're all here, right? But some people are just taking this way out of proportion as far as, you know, attacking the developers and whatnot. It's like, bro, calm down. It's not that deep. The only people who should be freaking out maybe like that is the pro players, since this is how they make a living more or less. But other than that, we all just need to chill. Like, if we want to get our point across and let the developers know, hey, you need to fix some stuff, I'm totally for that. Absolutely, 100%. Players need to have their voices heard. But there's also a line, I think, that needs to be respected and not crossed just because of normal human decency. And unfortunately, on Twitter and whatnot, I'm just seeing a lot of that. So, where do I stand? Well, I just streamed Season 2 the other day, and one of the players in my community is a Jack man, and he was like, I'm gonna show you how broken Jack is. And it's just, but yeah, it was it was definitely something. I've heard also that Lars is broken, Brian's really good now, Zafina's decent. I've just seen that a lot of the pro players aren't happy, and that everybody just kind of feels lied to, which I get. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I highly recommend watching Maximilian Dude's video where he talked about it, because he brought up some really good points. One of them being how the developers talked about we were going to get defense, and then they just for some reason decided to double down on offense. It literally was an April Fool's joke, the complete opposite of what everybody was hoping, because the game was in a good state, and now this is where most people would complain and say, hey, this problem, this problem, this problem. The thing is, guys, I'm a casual. I'm not a pro player. I don't try to be a pro player. I'm just here having fun. I love the game. I love playing it with everybody in my community. I personally think all the new moves are cool. It adds something new to the game after it being out for a year. Like, I'm down for that. I'm down for new stuff. One of the points that Max brought up is that with Season 1, it was like trying to lab and learn all of the things with all of the characters, recognizing moves that you can counter them. Like, I was just getting used to that with Season 1. And then Season 2 came along, and now we have new moves for everyone, and it's just a lot more work that you have to put in, which isn't necessarily a problem, but in my opinion, I feel like we needed a little bit more time. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, if you felt like you were good and you were ready to take on some new stuff, then maybe that's just me being a casual. But I also do think that that's a double-edged sword, and it is something that Max brought up that I agreed with, is that people put in all of this time, that people being you guys. You lab, you experiment, you write things down, you remember, you train, and then for them to just do this, putting in new moves, changing up inputs, completely just mixing up the game and making it all offense and really no defense, all of those hours that you put in to train and learn things, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but do you feel cheated? Like, do you feel like that just sounds like they're not respecting your time? That's just how I would feel. I know that I have not put in nearly enough, or even as close to as many hours as some of you guys got. I mean, I'm past the 1,000 hour mark on, you know, game time, but a lot of that is just recording vids. So I understand why people are mad. I get it. I do think the hate's been taken a little bit too far, but I get it. The craziest thing too is that Anna's been completely overshadowed by all of the controversy and the changes that Season 2 brought. Like, I thought that the transition from Lydia joining to then Heihachi getting announced was bad, because she just got completely overshadowed. I mean, she wasn't even officially in the game when he got announced, so then people just kind of were like, oh yeah, Lydia's here. But this is on a whole nother level. Now, the good thing is that, yeah, the devs came back and they finally said, yeah, we messed up, we're sorry, we're gonna fix this. And I don't know how they're gonna do that. I'll probably make that a separate video, but it is good to know that they are listening, as they've proven time and time again. But it does also feel like, especially with this new update, that we've taken so many steps forward only to take even more steps back. Why does that keep happening? I couldn't tell you. It just kind of sucks to see everybody being so negative about it, you know, the review bombs on Steam and whatnot. Again, I understand it, and if that's what we have to do to get the Tekken team to hear us, then, you know, so be it. It's crazy because the Tekken community always has a negative side to it, as does everything, you know. Nothing's perfect. But the fact that this season, just the start of it, brought everyone together to be like, yeah, no, we don't want this, is kind of wild, you know? When you have a fan base that is always very divided, it's kind of funny to see what things bring it together. And Season 2 just so happened to be that thing. So I'm still here with high hopes that Tekken 8 is going to be okay. The devs they just need to listen. I definitely think that they should take the input from more pro players a bit more seriously. Obviously, not everything pro players say is going to be the right take or decision on certain stuff, but definitely listen more so to the diehard fans, whether they are pros or they just enjoy messing around in the game and they just have this love for the series and they've been with it so many years. Listen to those people, because those are the people that truly care about your game. That's just my opinion. I'll keep doing Tekken 8 content. You know, I don't like being negative. I don't think that really brings anything to the table, especially when every other content creator is doing that, more or less. So I'm here, half glass full. I still love playing the game, even if it is crazy bugged right now, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents on everything that's going on right now. I think that's it from me. Why don't you let me know your thoughts in the comments down below? Do you agree with me? Disagree? If you would like to talk to me personally, feel free to join the Discord. That link is always down in the description below. But until next time, you'll see me later. God bless, and don't forget to stay mad.